Akshay, how are you feeling today? How did you feel about the round overall?
It's stressful for sure. Wasn't my best stuff. I felt like I struggled a lot off the tee today. Golf swing didn't feel great with any of the longer stuff, but iron play was still phenomenal. Wedges were good, made some nice putts. And I know I'm reading the greens really good, so I kind of understand when I'm missing putts right now why that's happening. So it's a good kind of understanding of kind of where I need to improve the next couple days.
Did anything kind of click or get back on track for you to finish as strong as you did in the last few holes?
Just try to focus on the right things, focus on the goals that I had to start the week, and just tried really hard to do that. And hit some good shots, made a couple putts, and it's good to kind of get that under par round.
Did it feel different playing with the lead? Is there any challenge to working from ahead?
I felt way calmer than I expected to, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But it was definitely, it's different because you have expectations like, oh, I just shot 9 under, so can I just do that again? It's not possible. I mean, this golf course is so hard. The wind was a lot trickier today. Greens are getting firmer and firmer even in the morning. So it's just kind of pace myself and just try and execute.
Do you keep an eye on the leaderboard as you go through the round, or do you actively avoid it? How do you approach that?
No, sadly, I look at the leaderboards. I don't know if it's a good thing or bad thing again, but I'll peek at it. And it's fun, I guess. It's like, when you're in a good spot and you're in contention, that's where you want to be. And it's exciting. You look at that leaderboard and you say, wow, this is where I want to be. So it's a good thing, I think.
It was very interesting yesterday hearing you talk about some of the changes you've made mentally. Can you get more specific with that? Is it more of like a calmness or a different kind of focus? Like, what's really changed in that regard?
I've never had many goals, and there's more day-to-day goals. Just learning a lot more how to handle certain things off the golf course has truly helped. I've struggled a lot with anxiety, and it's a really stressful. It can be very stressful out here, and so handling it the best way I can and talking a little better to myself, it makes a big difference. And that's kind of where I've seen the growth so far the last couple of weeks, is just trying to improve just outside of life or outside of golf, and hopefully the golf kind of does what it does.
Was there a moment or something that happened that made you think you might want to reevaluate differently how you handle those situations, or to spark a change in that way?
I mean, I just always felt like this year I was close to playing good. I always was sneaking into the top 15s, top 20s. I hate missing cuts. I've missed plenty of cuts this year, and that's not fun. And so it's just like looking at every day as a learning experience and really pinpointing like, hey, what could have been better? Last week, being in contention, had the lead. I remember looking on hole 8 or 9. I knew I had the lead. And I remember specifically 6 shots I should have backed off. And that's where I kind of lost the golf tournament. So it's great to learn that stuff. And that's where mentally I'm learning that versus beating myself up for not winning.
What's the plan from now until the start of your next round to avoid the stress or pressure that can come with this position?
Just be myself. Not much. Look on my phone, watch YouTube, hang out.
Cool. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right.